Hello, friends and family. Here we are once again.
Yeah, finally we're back and recording. We've been on the cruise portion of the trip, and while we were on it, we often worked some really long hours, and so it was difficult for us to spend the time to make the recordings for you. The other thing was that the internet was so terrible that a lot of the software just wasn't working well, and so we couldn't record. As a result, we're about a week behind, trying to do some catch up here. Today's video is about
the trip from Petra down to the Gulf of Aqaba. We're still in Jordan, but leaving Petra, going down to Aqaba.
right.
And we're going to get on the Clio, which is the ship that will take us over to Egypt. So on the bus, on the way over there, we look back and we can see Petra. We have this panoramic view of Petra and the mountains there. It's really lovely. And then to make the bus ride go faster, our guide gives us a fashion show of different ways to wear. What is it called?
I don't know. I forget. It's this headscarf,
The
right?
headscarf.
With a band around it and the scarf. You'll see pictures of it.
Yeah, it's the one that Yasser Arafat is famous for.
Yeah, you're probably seeing pictures of it right now. So he would say who would wear it this way, who would wear it that way.
It was a lot of fun.
And he explained that the colors don't make any difference. It's just style. And how you wear it doesn't make any difference. It's just style and functionality.
So you can wear it like Yasser Arafat, or you can wear it like the King of Jordan.
Yeah.
They wear them differently.
So this little fashion show of his got us down through a bunch of deserts because it was flat and not very interesting. And until we started seeing these big rocks kind of emerging out of the sand. And we headed off the road to where they were. And this is an area called Wadi Rum. And Wadi Rum, Wadi means valley, and Rum means high mountain. So this is, I guess, a big dry valley with high mountains in it.
And that's exactly what it was. Although they weren't high mountains, they were huge rocks that came up out of the sand.
Right. Anyways, we drove over there, and finally we came to a spot where the bus stopped, and there were a bunch of pickup trucks. And we got off the buses and climbed into the back of the pickup trucks, and we're off we went across the desert sands. It was very Bedouin.
And the Bedouins were driving the trucks.
Yeah. And the scenery was magnificent. It was stark and reddish brown and these big rocks, and it really reminded me of Monument Valley. We finally came to a place where there were a bunch of petroglyphs carved into a rock.
Right.
And we looked at those, and our guide, Jaffer, gave us a description of how the varnish is caused by bacteria. I was very grateful for that. And then we climbed onto camels. It turns out they don't really like to be ridden, and they moan and they complain. And well, you can hear this one, can't you?
That sounds like a protest.
Okay, who's next?
off we rode. We don't show it just out of ego, but there's a little kid that's pulling us all along. Finally, my saddle falls off. It's not tied on properly. And I slide right on down onto the camel's neck, and he's upset, and the drivers are saying, jump off, jump off. I'm up there like 7 foot, you know, and I can't get my leg over it, so the only way to fall off would be to do a nosedive, and I wasn't about to do that.
No?
We finally got me down and put me up on a more domesticated camel, and we rode a little bit further, and then pickup trucks came and rescued us and took us to a bedouin restaurant. You want to talk about that food?
Sure, for lunch. And when we arrived, they were starting to dig it out of the ground because it had been cooked underground. So they dug it out, and it had all these tiers of it on it.
No, I'm fine.
That's the veggies on top.
Rice.
Right. Guys, what are your wows? Wow! We need bigger reaction, bigger reaction.
Okay, you can go back now, and the food will be in a minute on the table, on the buffet.
Different levels on it. I think there was chicken, lamb, and couscous, I think, or rice, chicken, lamb, and rice on the different levels. It was delicious. It was very good, very tender. So that was lunch. And then we got back on the buses and finished driving down to Aqaba, which is Jordan's only city on the water, only port. And we embarked on the Clio, the Clio ship.
So that's it.
Yep.
Ta-ta for now.